And on top of that, they give you a generous stipend as well.
That's crazy. So Carlos kind of goes into a whole bunch of things here with regards to just sacrificing everything you have for that commonality, that goal, that dream you may have, right? You will, in the short term, have to give up certain things, like hanging out with friends, seeing family. But at the end of the day, you get to achieve your dream, and that's kind of how you feel like that fulfillment in life when you sacrifice something that you're so determined to achieve. And that was Carlos for that fellowship. That was the graduate school for Carlos. So that is kind of what I guess want you guys to take away from this, is that it is okay to sacrifice, to tell your family, your friends, hey, I won't be there for a while. I'll be back. This is just merely a season in my life that I do need to put the work in to achieve this goal and this dream. And I hope, as your friend, my family, or anybody, I hope you guys respect that. I'm so proud of you, Carlos, for doing that. I want to go over now getting into these schools. What was it like seeing those acceptances from each of these schools? And then tell me how you decided, I'm going to go to UCLA. I'm going to be a Bruin.
Yeah, so you're right. You did mention something earlier where I did apply to some of the best schools, and that's what I just had in mind, But I obviously did some research, to each school and like what the program offers in terms of career placement, fellowship or internship opportunities, what their academic advisors are like, the classes that they offer, and the professors, if the professors, what they teach aligns with my interest.
Yeah.
So all that was I took that for consideration, really carefully, because like I said, some schools do have a different emphasis on different things. So it was just, I personally did not think that I was gonna, get into every single school. I just remember the first acceptance letter was from USC. It was,
wow, fine on, man. I know we're going to UCLA right now, but that's so cool, man.
It was in February as well. Yeah, I remember, and I was like, oh wow, I got into USC,
Yeah.
And
how did that feel?
I feel good, but I mean, no disrespect to anybody, but USC was not my top school.
Okay.
But I mean, it was exciting. The fact that I could have, be part of USC, the fact that, they were willing to chance on me.
Yeah.
And pursue my my graduate career there. I guess it didn't really sink in until like everything was said and done. Like when all the schools, had already given me their final decision. Then I got into UCLA, and then they offered me a fellowship, one of their prestigious fellowship. I think it's called the Graduate Opportunity Fellowship Program.
Wow, that's great.
So it was first year, it gives you a stipend.
And how much is tuition at UCLA, if you don't mind us asking?
I think it's like $6,000 per quarter.
Wow, so around 20,000.
Yeah, and I think I'm not sure if it's for the Anderson, but I know for the public affairs, there's a professional development fee.
Yeah,
you have to pay that for that.
I am not sure. Our tuition is just
I know,
crazy.
For us, we also have to pay a professional development fee, which is like $10,000 for the whole academic year.
Okay,
but yeah, it's
30.
$6,000.
Wow.
Per quarter.
That's crazy.
So I mean,
and the program's 2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
So it is 2 years. This is my first year. I'm coming to an end, and I'll be in my second year. This fall.
So what have you learned this first year at UCLA? You got into so many great schools. I'm very proud of you, my friend. That's not easy at all. I remember when I was applying to schools, it was so stressful. And the fact that you actually had options and you got scholarships, so proud of you, man. What was your first year like at UCLA? What did you learn, man?
My first year was not what I expected. And this is mostly on the personal side, because I was going through some personal problems.
Sofa.
That were consuming me emotionally and mentally, that it took a toll on, on my academics as well. And also, me personally, I already, how can I say this? I'm not your regular student. I go through some stuff, like I suffer from anxiety, from depression. So that also, takes a toll. But I mean, it was challenging, if you will, at least for me. But I mean, it's funny because when I was coming in, I thought I was gonna oh yeah, I'm coming in all hot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just kind of take over the world, take on as many opportunities as I can, but it was nothing like that, you know. And so one thing I've learned that is that, you know, no matter like what you say you want things to go down, like always be prepared that in life, not everything's not gonna go according to your plan, and it's okay if it doesn't, you know. Life is full of ups and downs. So one day you're gonna be at the top, just enjoying life, and like you're gonna what goes everything that goes up comes back down, and so you're gonna be back down, just going through it as well. But remember that it's not forever. You're gonna go through it. You're gonna go back up again. But yeah, it was nothing like I expected it. I'm kind of like settling in now as starting the spring quarter, and I'm more like of myself, if you will. Um, and just taking it day by day. Living in the moment. Enjoying my time here. I'm in a great school. Great program with good opportunities. I had the opportunity to meet you, because in the graduate school you get to cross enroll, and so I've always been interested in the intersection of policy and business, how I can use what I learned in business classes and apply them like in my personal life, and to professional development.